All right. Now what we're going to be basically working on is slow flight stalls.
Whoa, shit.
Yeehaw. I like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't even phase me anymore, actually. It's like, oh, what was that?
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. All right. So we're basically cruising at about 85 knots. All right. If I want you to keep me at this altitude and slow me down to 55 knots, what do you think we want to do?
Reduce power, increase attitude?
Yeah. So let's reduce power first. Let's just go, I don't know, let's go just back until you think you got enough power. Let's just keep reducing the power. Get a significant change. There you go. And we did lose a little bit of altitude, so we're making that up. It's also slowing us down pretty good. So we'll get to 55 knots. And we'll just continue that power reduction and then back pressure until... Now, at this point, basically, we're...
Back?
Yeah, back pressure right here.
Can I trim back?
Yeah, you can trim. I'd wait until you get to your airspeed to help you out. But yeah, if you're fighting it really good, I'd get some trim in there to kind of help you out. All right. So at this point, we're on what's called the backside of the power curve. And basically, now power is going to control your altitude, and pitch is going to control your airspeed. So we're fast. So let's pull back on the yoke. Oh yeah, if you can do it in bumpy weather, you can do it in calm weather. I like it. Like off-road race car driving. There you go. All right, so there's our speed. We're finally getting to 50 or 55. Now you can instantly see the change in pitch, how it affects your airspeed, just like that. Okay. And then basically we can, we're getting a little bit of descent, so we can add some power to keep, now power's instantly controlling your altitude. So we got a slight descent, so we'll just add power, but still pitch for 55. So we're still slow, so we'll keep pulling back. There we go, so we just keep pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. There's 55, so now we hold it there. And we're pretty much right at our altitude, so we can start lowering the nose. The stall warning horn comes on about 10 knots before an actual stall. And this is actually right where I want you. So we definitely know we're on slow flight because the stall warning horn is coming on, which is nice. No big deal. So we can still fly here. Now, the stall warning horn is that's the second indication, believe it or not. You actually get another indication before that. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to guess right there. That's how I want you to do turns, nice and calm like that, okay? Now, I want you to really grip this yoke, and I'm going to try to get you to the first indication of a stall. I'm going to start reducing the power and pulling back to get us close to a stall. You should start to feel a buffet in the yoke, and basically as the turbulence very light. And it's kind of hard to tell in these bumps, but what happens, the tail will start to buffet because the stall warning horn basically is the first indication of stall. But I'll go ahead and demonstrate a stall to you. So what I'm going to do is get a power off stall with no flaps right now. So I'm going to reduce power. And I'm going to keep pulling back on the stick. She'll go really slow. She'll whine for a bit. There's the buffeting. Do you feel it? Yeah, there's the buffeting. And if I keep going past it, stall warning horn is saying, no, bitch! And there's the stall. See how the nose just lowers the nose? I just add full power, get rid of the stall warning horn, and recover. Just like that. So that's a stall. No big deal. We didn't drop out of the sky. But we'll do it again. I'll slow us down. Back on the stick, giving her power off. Getting her really slow, really getting that critical angle to attack close. There's the buffeting. Yep. That should be for your first indication. And there's the stall. And then lower the nose. Like that. And add full power. Right. So when I lower the nose, I'm not jerking on the nose. The nose is already coming down. Right. I'm just going with her. So this one I'm going to introduce you to a power on stall. It's a little bit more aggressive on the recovery than the power off stall. I want to introduce you to because it's a little bit more of a higher angle attack. Right. But basically what I do is I guess a slow flight first because low energy in, low energy out. We'll get on a westerly heading here. All right. And what we're doing, now we're basically a nice good slow flight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly add some full power, pull back on the stick. Now because we have the power of the engine, it's going to carry us, we got a much higher angle attack. The key in this maneuver is to add a lot of right rudder, keep us coordinated so it doesn't roll on us. We're just going to keep going. I'm already at full. There's the stall. See that? Yeah. I just lower the nose. I'm already at full power, and I'm just getting rid of that stall warning horn. Now I'm going to show you what happens when we make it uncoordinated. So All right, so I'm not going to use any rudder. I'm going to add full power here. And I'm not coordinating it. And what she's going to do, she's going to roll, and I'm going to recover with rudder, not aileron.
Right.
She's going to want to roll in one particular direction or the other. I don't know where it is. Oh, come on, bitch. Actually, she doesn't want to roll at all. We're basically stalling right now. She's what's called a flying or floating leap. Just
yeah.
Let's try that again. Make it uncoordinated. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come on, bitch. Oh, she's just not wanting to do it today. There's the roll. Woo! And see, I just recover with left rudder, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay, we won't do that again. So that's what happens. She was just being a little bitch if she wouldn't do it easily. A lot of times she'll do it a lot easier, but that's what happens when you don't coordinate.